Dokes, going into the home game off the back of a 4-1 win, confidence must be at a high, right?
Yeah, confidence in the camp is really good. I mean, it's been a good week this week, high spirits, and we're just trying to continue the form on from Scunthorpe onto Saturday against Stevenage at home.
And that team ethic and the team bond looks really strong in the squad at the moment.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we all got each other's back. We all know what we want from each other. We demand every day training and in match days. And like we said, yeah, the team ethic is good, and we all work hard for each other, as you can see on match day.
And on match day, unbeaten still, going into Stevenage. Maybe not quite as many points as you guys would have hoped for, but defensively has been very solid, so a positive for you.
Yeah, no, the whole team's been good defensively from front to back, so it's a credit to the boys and how hard we work in training and what we apply into the game. So like I said, yeah, as a team we've been defensively good.
And the way that Forest Green play, is it fair to say that you sort of defend as an 11 and attack as an 11?
Yeah, as you said, that clip that you posted the other day on Twitter, you can tell that the defender from back to front as a unit is really good, and we all know what we want and we all demand from each other.
And where does that come from? Is it a case of what the manager's putting in? Is it the team spirit, or is it like a mix of everything?
I think it's a mix of everything. I mean, the team spirit is really good. There's a great bunch of boys in that changing room, and I think it's just the desire that we all want to play for each other. We want to play for the manager, we want to play for the backroom staff, we want to play for the staff that we don't really see every day, day to day. I think we're just doing it for the club and really putting our hearts on the sleeve and trying to get the points we deserve.
And that clip that you just mentioned on Twitter of the team tracking back, that was mid to late way through the second half. It just shows the fitness levels, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, I think Gemma scored a hat-trick at that point, and I think he literally was one of the people that ran past everyone, and it just shows that there's no egos in the team and everyone really wants to work hard for each other and put our bodies on the line for each other.
And obviously taking that into Stevenage, they're a side you probably don't know all that much about, a new manager this season, sorry, but what are you expecting from them?
Like I say, yeah, you're right, we don't really know too much about them. I think the only thing we know about them is Jack Aitchison. He was here with us last season. I think he's the only player we have familiar about. Apart from that, we're just not going to look into them too much and just play our game and hopefully get the 3 points on Saturday.
And as one of the middle three centre-backs, you're probably going to be coming up against Jack Aitchison.
Jack, yeah.
As a player you played with last season, how does it feel going up against him?
Yeah, it's just like when we used to go up against each other in training. It's just about, I know what he's good at, he knows what I'm good at, and it's literally just trying to win my individual battles against him, and hopefully on top of that come away with a good team performance and get the 3 points. And
you'll be looking at him going, I know his strengths and weaknesses, so I can get the upper hand on it, but he'll be thinking the same thing. It makes for an interesting dynamic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, it'll be a good competition between me and him. He's a great player, he's also a great lad as well.
But obviously not the only asset they've got. It's 11v11 at the end of the day, and it looks like it could be a tough test.
Yeah, it is. It's 11v11. I'm sure they've got other players who are really dangerous in the key areas of the pitch. But like you said, we're not going to focus on them too much. We're just going to carry out what we've been doing since the start of the season against Boro, and hopefully keep the unbeaten run going and get the 3 points on Saturday.
So is it a case of focusing entirely on your performance? Obviously you do your clips and you do your research, but when it comes to the day, is it what the 11 Forest Green players and the 7 subs can do?
Yeah, like I said, the gaffer worked with us from Monday to Friday on how we're going to carry out a game plan, but I think from Saturday, as soon as we cross that line, it's down to us as players and what we're going to do and how we're going to carry out the game plan to ensure we get the 3 points.
And on a personal note for you, a lot more involvement this season than last season. Obviously, certainly knocking on the door last season and played an important part in games such as the Swindon one on what turned out to be final day. But this season, not missed a minute of the league campaign. How does that feel personally?
I mean, I'm delighted. I mean, it shows that the gaffer's got a lot of trust in me this season, a lot of faith in me, and really wants to push me on. So I can only be grateful for the opportunity I've been given. And like I said, I just want to get my head down and keep working hard and continue with the performances that I've been putting in.
And you're still such a young player in the scheme of things, especially for a centre-back. How are you finding that?
Yeah, like I said, I'm finding it well. I've got Jordan Mortair next to me, who's a bit more experienced than me, and who has been playing in this league for a while now and knows a lot about it. So I'm just listening to him and taking his guidance and hopefully trying to become a better player day in, day out, and working beside him.
and on the other side of you, Liam Kitchen, obviously, and another young defender.
Yeah.
That back three has seemed like a real solid unit so far. Is it?
Yeah,
is it a set you're enjoying working with?
Yeah, no, I enjoy working with Jordan and Kitch. Kitch is a great player. And like I said, as a unit, we look really strong, and we're just trying to not get ahead of ourselves and keep working hard day in, day out to try to better ourselves and hopefully continue with the performance we've been putting in.
And on a fitness level as well, playing 90 minute after 90 minute after 90 minutes, Saturday, Tuesday, are the legs all right?
Yeah, I mean it was hard to start off with, but now I'm getting used to it, and I'm coping well, and I'm happy.
And has that been helped by all the hard work you did during the off season and in the time during lockdown?
Yeah, it has. I mean, it's staying on top of my fitness and not trying to get carried away with the time we've had off. And since I've been back, I think I've coped with it well and been bang on it and trying to keep up the fitness levels.
Perfect, Dokes. All the best on Saturday.